Hi, this is Father Matthew Kozlowski from St. Mary's Episcopal Church in Stuart, Florida. You have reached our YouTube page. Make sure to subscribe with that button down there so you can watch all our videos. Today is another episode of Wednesday's Words, and I'm answering a question I received a couple weeks ago. What does it mean to be made in the image of God? Of course, it comes from Genesis chapter 1. God created humankind in his image. In the image of God, he created them. Male and female, he created them. Does that mean that God looks like us? Or like the gods of the Greeks and Romans, has a beard and sandals? No. And when we all enter into the presence of God someday, we're going to be very disappointed if God looks like us. What it means is that human beings share several attributes with God that God has blessed us with. And there are at least three. The ability to speak and have language, the ability to create, and the ability to love. In humankind's capacity to do these things, we are like God, like in God's image. So the first one, the ability to have language. God is primarily a God of language. It says in Genesis, God spoke the world into being. Let there be light. And of course, that's picked up in the first chapter of the Gospel of John. In the beginning was the Word. And so our ability to have language and communicate makes us like God. Creativity. Human beings have this extraordinary capacity to generate new ideas and new things. And God is a God of creation. And so, like it says in Revelation, see, I am making all things new. We catch a glimpse of that godliness as we create and make new things. And then finally, the ability to love. Okay, and we love others because God first loved us. And we're not just talking about affection or devotion, or loving somebody for what they can give us or for how they make us feel. It's to love and to see others as God loves them and how God sees them. And so it's looking at another person and thinking, I want to see your best self. I want to love you in just a small fraction of a way that God loves you. And of course, that's the whole point of being made in God's image. When it becomes difficult to love others, that's what we need to remember. This other person is made in the image of God. And that's why I need to offer them love. So it's actually an extraordinarily important theological concept for human beings to be made in God's image: language, creativity, and love. This is Father Matthew Kozlowski signing off.